Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support. And if you are new to my channel, then welcome to you. I love to read the comments, so if something's resonating with you, please leave a comment or leave a like. I am Prairie Vintage Jewelry. I do go by Fancy for Glass on YouTube. Today we will be doing a reading around how your person is currently feeling and picking up the energy from a certain person that you are thinking of as well. Now, if you do pick up another person, then it could very well be that someone else has a message for you. So please keep an open mind, but if you are not resonating at all with the message, you can check out another pile. Some messages may sound like you, and it may just be your own energy I am picking up. So if you want to continue listening to that reading, you might pick up some insights into your own feelings or intuition. But we have 3 piles to pick from today, and they're 3 perfume bottles. So for the first pile, number 1, you have this cut glass green, red, and clear perfume bottle. Pile number 2, you have this Czechoslovakian cut glass perfume bottle. And for pile number 3, you have this iridescent pulled feather atomizer perfume bottle. So take a look at these 3 piles and pick one that you feel is most calling out to you, and we will get started with the reading. All right, so we'll start with pile number 1. We'll move pile number 2 and pile number 3 aside for now. So pile number 1, if you pick this perfume bottle, this will be your reading. So we will start with the tarot. And we're going to pick up the energy of your person, how they are feeling currently with their energy. And we'll also get a look at their actions, their intentions. And Spirit, can we please get a concise message for pile number 1 today on their person and how their person is feeling? And pile number 1, I am so thankful for you allowing me to pick up the energy of you and your person today. I am so grateful to be here. Thank you, thank you. So Spirit, can we get a clear, concise message for pile number 1 regarding their person? Justice in reverse. Spirit, just one too many. Can we get 1 or 2 cards, Spirit, at a time? This one wants to speak. So we have Justice in reverse. We have the Father of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles. So we have heavy earth placements in the chart: Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. The World. How is person in pile number 1? This person feeling? How's the person in pile number 1 feeling about them and the connection? We got Strength in reverse. 1 more card, Spirit, for how pile number 1's person is feeling about them and the connection. And we got the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so So I'm picking up for this pile very heavy, a decision that needs to be made that's not being made. So this Justice card here, you see the two cats looking, well, I guess both of them are looking back saying, which one are you going to pick? So not necessarily that there are two individuals that your person's picking from, but an option needs to be made. A direction needs to be taken, a choice needs to be made here, and because it's upside down, I'm sensing that a decision has not been made. Father of Pentacles, so like I said, we have here, you know, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, because it is the King of Pentacles. I am sensing that a choice in stability needs to be made to stabilize this connection one way or another. The World speaks of a cycle coming to an end, so potentially this decision will be made for this individual out of no choice of their own. But definitely a decision will be, or a cycle will be completing itself. Something will be coming to an end. Also with the World card, I am getting that there may be some distance between you and your person right now. Either they're not around due to work, or they're in different cities, or they're just communicating from a far place right now. We have the Strength in reverse, which kind of speaks about why this decision probably has not been made. You know, your person's kind of feeling like they don't have really the strength to make a decision at this point in time, because they're just not at the point. For some of them, they may be lacking the awareness of what it is that they want more long-term. Yeah, I'm picking up for a lot of them that they're not aware of what it is that they want long-term, that they're still kind of trying to decide what it is that's going to be most beneficial to them, and that it is very difficult to be in a situation. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I mean, threes usually, again, could speak of third party. You do have the two choices here. For some of you, it could be a decision between two partners, but I am sensing that because we have the King of Pentacles, that really it's the stability, right? Because this is in reverse, you can imagine, you know, threes usually are a little bit off balance when you have a three-legged table, or three. I mean, three can also be, you know, unity, but there's definitely an option to be made that's not being made regarding stability at this time, or at least stability for you, the viewer, from your person. But your person does know that a decision needs to be made, and that this cycle is coming to an end. For some of you guys, you're going through it right now because it's kind of more present right here, or that this decision has been made for them. So for some of you guys, you might have walked away from this connection. We'll pull some more for how your person is feeling about you or this connection. Spirit, can we get some more cards around how pile number one's person is feeling about them and the connection with them at this time? Thank you so much, Spirit. So we do have the Two of Wands. Just make sure we get that all in frame. Don't like that. There we go. Spirit, how is the pile number one's person feeling about them at this time? So we have the Five of Wands. No, sorry. This is the Five of Pentacles. In reverse. Okay. Spirit, how is pile number one's person feeling? We got Temperance, and we will pull this one as well. The Mother of Swords. Oh, and these two wanted to come out. So Daughter of Pentacles and the Son of Pentacles. Okay, so lots of looking at stability within the connection, or at least that's in someone's mind very heavily here. With the Two of Wands, again, it's a decision that needs to be made by your person. And they know that a decision needs to be made. But with the Five of Pentacles speaks about feeling like you're left out, like you're just down and out, and in a very sad place of missing out. But because it is in reverse, I have a feeling that this person knows if their decision, if they don't make this decision, then they will be experiencing this Five of Pentacles either which way. So they're trying to find a way to balance things out with the Temperance, which is adding just enough of, you know, the right stuff to kind of balance the situation out. Because you do have the Mother of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords speaks of truth and clarity and speaks what's on her mind, and is clear. You know, not a lot of cups here, so I don't see a lot of feeling involved in this decision. This is a decision that's not really based on feeling, so maybe your person is trying to make a more logical decision, not necessarily based on feelings. And because you have the Page of Pentacles and then you have the Knight of Pentacles, you are seeing, you know, a progression from Page to Knight, grounding of a practical idea that your person is having, that may be a solution in this situation. Of moving the ball forward, making an offering of something that's gonna maybe add some balance to this connection. And maybe for some of you guys, because it is too late, that this offer may come a little too late. And I sense that's probably why the truth's coming out and why it's going from Page to Knight, maybe as quickly as it is now, because of the fact that their hand has been forced to make a decision here. Just seeing if I'm missing anything on the table. I want to take a look at this Five of Pentacles. Let's see what we have here in the book for this Five of Pentacles, because this Five of Pentacles just is speaking to me right now. So we have the Five of Pentacles is a card of hard times. It may come in the form of an illness, a job loss, a financial trouble, or rejection. Above all, there will be worry, so much worry. This anxiety is counterproductive and damaging. You must find a way to quiet the mind during this difficult time. Rely on meditation or visualization to find peace. So yes, what I'm picking up was this rejection that your person would be feeling if their hand got forced into a decision that they are not happy with, but you know, it is in reverse. So they're trying to prevent this being down and out without you in their life. They want to find a way to balance things out and still keep you with them. So this is how they're feeling. We're gonna now pull some tarot around their intentions. So Spirit, for pile number 1, can we get pile number 1's person's intentions in this connection? I'm going to give these cards a good shuffle. They're pretty slippery, these ones. Eight of Swords, so this is pile number 1's person's intentions. And we've got the Four of Pentacles. Got the Knight of Cups. First time we're seeing cups here, guys. You see the Ace of Swords. Okay, back to mental clarity. Spirit, what is pile number 1's person's intentions in this connection at this time? This one's calling out. Got the Nine of Cups. Okay. So right away we see that there is some fear holding back your person. Now for some of you guys, I'm sensing it is a fear of being restricted or confined in some sort of a situation that they don't want to be feeling. So if, let's say, in order to be with you, they would have to let go of something that is a part of their identity or who they are, then it's holding them back. But they do intend on coming forward with an offer of love or romance and communicating this despite all of that. You know, the Ace of Swords speaks of a new beginning, clarity, but through adversity and through challenge comes this new, you know, this new way of being. So we have the Nine of Cups, which is speaking of, you know, self gratification, wish fulfillment, getting one's desired wish. So your person certainly feels as though, you know, you're their desired wish and wanting to come and communicate that to you out of a place that they are feeling, despite, you know, hanging on to and not wanting to let go of past, or not even past, but identity, you know, fear, something that they're not wanting to let go of, but I'm sensing it's not something that is doing them any good. It's just difficult because they don't really see it. They're not quite sure. You know, at this time, I guess, they want to hang on to that fear or that way of being. Spirit, can we get more cards for pile number 1's person's intentions in this connection? Ten of Cups. Beautiful. You have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. And you have Strength. So you have the Six of Wands and one more, Spirit, for pile number 1's person's intentions, please. And you have the Six of Cups. Okay. So this is their intentions, which now we have strength in the upright position. So they are intending to work on being able to find that strength, because they were feeling as though they didn't have the strength to make that decision. They do want that 10 of Cups, which is the ultimate fulfillment, emotional fulfillment in this connection. But they know it would be, you know, very difficult to juggle that in their life, because it is, you know, when you speak the Two of Pentacles, it is someone who's having a difficult time kind of juggling or managing multiple things at once. They're feeling strapped in, like they can't quite do it, you know, because they're hanging on to this fear of being confined, you know. They're trying to find the strength to find their 10 of Cups. Now I do see the 6 of Wands speaks of victory, but in this case, with the strength here, which could be Leo, by the way, as well, might be a heavy Leo placement. You have the ego kind of driving some of this, so maybe what I'm seeing for some of you guys is that your person will communicate what it is that's going to make them happy, which, you know, looks to me like it is a 10 of Cups, but it may be with a past person or a past connection, because you do have the 6 of Cups here, which speaks of reminiscing the past, nostalgia, you know. For some of them, maybe they want to hang on to things the way it is because they enjoy how things were in the past and they don't really want to change. So for them to be feeling victorious in this situation, they will say, this is enough for me for now, because it's too difficult for me to balance everything else at this time, you know. And I do want this 10 of Cups fulfillment, and but for me right now, I am getting, you know, the self gratification, if you will, the 9 of Cups, my own fill of what it is that I need. And for some of them, they might, you know, decide that it is with a past person from their history. It could be reconciliation for some of you guys. If there is a period of no contact where they decide they want to come and communicate to you and bring in this offer of a new emotional beginning again. But that's for those of you guys who have kind of a history with your person. I want to take a look at this here and see if we can get a little bit more clarity around the 8 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles, Spirit, the World. Okay, so I am sensing that they're trying to put an end to this, you know, this feeling of trying to hang on to the fear, self-imposed restrictions they're putting on themselves. They're trying to put an end to it. You know, that's their intention. They just don't quite know how they will go about doing the practical aspect of making things happen, and they want to have the strength to find a way to make things happen here. Okay, so that's their intentions. We will ask Spirit to give us some insight on the actions. So Spirit, can we get, I've got to shuffle these ones real good because I don't know if I've shuffled these ones. Can we get the actions of pile number 1's person in this connection? Okay. lot of times these piles are also interconnected, so if you are so inclined, you can stick around for pile number 2 or pile number 3 if you were drawn to more than one pile. Could be a message in there as well. Not all of it may resonate, but there may be something in there that makes sense. All right, Spirit, can we get some action cards? So we do have the 2 of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. Actions for pile number 1's person in this connection. We do have the Tower. Now that wanted to come reverse, but I am picking up that this Tower moment is either something that has already happened or will happen, so we'll read it upright. Page of Bees, which is the Page of Swords. And then we have the Strength coming out again in reverse. Let's get the second row here as well. We have the Fool. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Let's talk about the wish fulfillment again. We have the 9 of Swords. And we do have the Knight of Pentacles. And one more card here. We have the 9 of Wands. So lots of 9s here. Okay, so I am seeing, you know, that your person is wanting, because this is action, so they're coming in from a place of wanting unity with you. They're feeling it, but they're also feeling there is a lot of passion to rush in and to make this happen. However, I think a lot of it is driven because of this Tower feeling. Like I made mention in the feelings, that this decision is most likely going to be made for them. So because either you've decided to walk away, or they feel as though maybe this decision is coming out of their control due to a Tower moment where something's going to happen that's going to take this option off the table for this person. They'll feel like they don't have a chance to communicate what it is that they're truly feeling for you. And because the Strength's still in reverse here, you know, I feel like that inner strength is only forced upon them because of this Tower moment. That really, that strength that they were intending on coming up with is something that kind of just gets forced upon them, because they kind of have to be as strong as they can be in this situation. Now the Fool does talk about, you know, a beginning, kind of like a blind beginning, taking a leap of faith into, you know, what it is that they want, which is this 9 of Pentacles. We saw that in their in the last spread we did here, which is their wish fulfillment. You know, what's enough for them to be filling themselves up, you know. But this Tower moment comes with a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights for your person. Lots of fear that they will lose what it is that they want, which is you having a unity with them, even though they are getting what it is that they want in the current state. The Knight of Pentacles, again, we saw them wanting to kind of come forward with an offering to ground this connection a little further. Now, because the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving knight, I feel that after this Tower moment, or, you know, where their hand is forced to not be in this connection for whatever reason, either you leave or something causes you guys to kind of maybe part ways for a bit, that they do kind of want to come forward with this Knight of Pentacles offering slowly. But they're not quite sure how they're going to communicate this or go forward with it, because it's a very heavy, overloaded, burdensome feeling they're feeling. I really see someone who's torn, you know, because this Tower moment causes them to feel this anxiety of losing you, but then they also had the Eight of Swords and hanging on to, you know, self-limiting beliefs, that it comes down to this heavy feeling that they're kind of having to tow this feeling with them in order to make things move forward with you, and they don't know that they have the strength. So this is their actions. I'm just gonna get some clarity around this Page of Bees, which is the Page of Swords in reverse. Spirit, can you clarify? So we got the Lovers, yeah. So it's a choice, and because the choices or the Lovers in reverse, it's really a choice that's either been made for them, forced upon them, or they just have to, you know, have to make this choice. It was a block choice that is now going to have to be made to make that offering, despite how heavy, you know, it makes them feel like they can't go on anymore because it's just too heavy. Can we get, I'm gonna pull a card around, maybe use these ones, around the Nine of Pentacles for their wish fulfillment, because I'm getting that a lot of them, their wish fulfillment is just status quo. Can we get clarity on the Nine of Pentacles for pile number one's person of what is this wish fulfillment? The Nine of Pentacles here for. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, it's really, you know, them feeling as though it's challenging them to step outside of their status quo. They want to defend their position and how things are. Maybe it's that fear that confinement they'll feel, restriction, self-imposed fears. For some, maybe they're too scared of changing their lifestyle or changing things. They kind of like it the way it is. It's fulfilling enough. But, you know, this Fool does speak of them wanting to take this leap of faith. And because this is an action card, but you have here action to, you know, essentially defend their position until this Tower moment happens that makes them force a decision. So this is what I'm seeing for pile number one. We will pull some charms. Maybe get some words from your person, some timelines, and maybe a song. All right, so let us maybe do some charms. So after these charms, if you guys have a question, we will ask a yes or no question. So just think of a question that you want to ask yes or no to, and then we'll do the pendulum. But I'll just pull some charms right now. Oh, I still got broken cactus in there. Okay. So this was a piece of cactus, so because it's broken, I'm guessing maybe the thorny part of this connection may be over. Maybe that's what it's speaking about. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay these out. Okay, so we have this bowling pin, so maybe one of you guys is into bowling or just sports in general. Do you see, like, you know, this person might think they're like the kingpin. And also because there's only one, that maybe the individuality for your person is really important, the independence. I see reconciliation and your person really looking at wanting to reconcile for the ones of you guys who are not together, and there's a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights and a lot of pain and a lot of nightmares regarding not being able to reconcile and wanting to go in, rush in and put the effort where they need to put the effort into making things happen again. So we have the initials O, G, and I. So I am getting go, you know, with the Knight of Wands. They want to just go in there. I, again, individuality, kingpin, me, I. You know, O can also mean infinity, forever, on and on. OG, you know, this person probably feels like they're the OG, original gangsta. You have wrapping paper here, so potentially somebody likes Christmas, or their birthday is around Christmas, or the winter was significant with this snowflake, or that someone lives in a climate where there is snow, or they get snow. The rope can speak to, you know, this person may be feeling like they'll be tied down to this connection, but can also speak of the stability or sturdiness, you know, the connection between the two of you guys. I'm picking up that the person does not want to be tied down. You have the feather, and feathers usually, you know, an omen that things are happening just the way they should be happening. When you see a feather, when you encounter a feather, it's most likely, you know, a sign from maybe your ancestors or guardian angels, or from the divine, just sending you a message and saying that you are exactly where you need to be in this divine path, and just to trust it even though it is up and down. So that's what I have for the charms, but I will do the pendulum. So if you want to pause, you can pause this and think of a yes or no question. Now it needs to be answered with a yes or no. So the simpler you make your question, then easier the answer will come out. But okay, so when you're ready, just yes or no, and we will let you know the answer. So the answer to this one is no for now, but energy is always changing. So it could be no for now and yes for later, but right now it's a no. And we will just pull a timeline and You know, we did see Tower moment. We saw a couple of things happening there in the reading, but let's give pile number one just, oh, we got a keyword here that shouldn't belong. A few keywords here that don't belong. Black car, fitness, 1111. Maybe this means something to you guys. But we weren't going to pull keywords. We were going to pull some timelines. So Spirit, for pile number one, can we get some timelines that are going to be significant for this connection in pile number one? All right, so we do have 3. So it could very well be 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 months. You know, it could be the 3rd of the month. Could be March. Could speak of third party still here as well for some of you guys. Winter, so we did see that snowflake, so maybe, you know, winter time, there may be some further progress. Maybe it is winter where you guys are right now, depending where you're watching from, but that's what I'm getting. And this 1111 can speak of soulmates, you know, divine counterparts. You might be seeing a lot of synchronicities. So we will get some messages from your person. So this can very well be picking up messages that you want to tell your person, but we'll ask Spirit to be as concise in delivering the message from pile number one's person directly to pile number one, and we'll pick 3 messages here. So I'm sorry, I'm selfish, I know. So your person is feeling selfish for maybe not making this decision that they feel that you might want them to make here in this case. Spirit, can we get another message from pile number one's person directly to pile number one? Just want to have sex with you right now. Okay, well, clearly we did see passion. So your person is feeling like they want to have sex with you. Can we get one more message? I wear a mask when I am with you. So maybe they feel as though, you know, that when we saw that 8 of Swords and they're hanging on to maybe a fear of being confined or a fear of, you know, maybe losing their identity or something they're hanging on to. They feel like maybe they're wearing a mask because they haven't been completely honest. Maybe some haven't been completely honest with their true feelings for you, or their intentions of where they kind of want to go, for fear of losing you. We will now pull a music song, and I think we will wrap up number one. So Spirit, can we get a song for pile number one regarding their connection that they can look up? Wake Me Up, Avicii. So yeah, this is your song. Maybe look at the lyrics. Maybe there's more messages in there for you. I really enjoyed doing this reading, guys. I will look back on all these piles and see which one resonates for me. But thank you so much, you guys. Bless you, love and light, and thanks for returning. Talk to you soon. Hello, pile number two. If you pick this Czechoslovakian cut crystal perfume bottle, this is your reading. So if you skip the intro, we will be doing a reading around what your person is currently feeling for you and or the connection at this time. And since energy changes, we are reading for the collective. Not all of it may resonate. If you find that this sounds like another connection that's going on in your life, it could be about a different connection, not necessarily the individual that you're coming here about, but that may have another message for you. You may also pick up your own feelings, which You can certainly listen to the reading to get more insight as to how you're feeling. Maybe provide some clarity. So Spirit, thank you so much for giving pile number 2 a concise message regarding how their person is feeling. And pile number 2, I am so blessed that you allow me to read your energy for you and your person today. Thank you very much. So we will clear the energy. So start with the moon in reverse. We got the 7 of Pentacles. Got the 3 of Wands. We've got the 5 of Swords. One more, Spirit, for how pile number 2's person is feeling about the connection. We got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so I am seeing that there is a little bit of confusion right now regarding your person or yourself in how much effort to put into this connection, because you're not really seeing a future that is sustainable. Almost like your person has robbed you of or deceived you out of having this 10 of Pentacles with them, which is, you know, full abundance, right? All the fine things in life, a full, you know, family, home, just a life with your person. It almost feels like the effort's gone in, but now there's confusion as to whether there even is a future. Now I'm picking up for a lot of you, your person was the one that kind of did the backstabbing or more of a selfish act. Maybe they're kind of not really thinking about your feelings right at this moment, and they're just kind of doing their own thing. But because the moon is also like in reverse, sometimes it could speak that the fog is lifting, but in this case I just feel there's like mega confusion. So you've got here everything is fine, which is 10 of Swords. This is how your person is feeling, so this could very well be you or your person, like I mentioned. You've got the 2 of Swords in reverse. You've got the Hermit. Got the Ace of Cups in reverse. And then you've got the 2 of Pentacles also in reverse. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is a very painful ending if a decision isn't made, because you have this 2 of Swords, which speaks of indecision, and it's in reverse, which means this is a forced decision that, you know, somebody is gone inwards to say, if I don't get my Ace of Cups, which is this emotional new beginning, I'm gonna kind of make the decision to walk away, because it's very difficult to balance this connection without having what it is that I need out of this connection, because they're not really getting, or at least they're not feeling like they're getting out of it what they need. The Ace of Cups can also speak of self-love, you know, but because it's reversed, it could very well be that your person isn't feeling like they love themselves, and that might be their focus, but right now it's just they can't even juggle that and this connection at the same time, and they're self-sabotaging in some cases here. Sorry if you hear my stomach gurgling. But this is how, I guess, your person's feeling about this connection. You know, certainly a lot of it was when I'm picking up how you're feeling in this connection about your person. But that's what's coming up in the cards for a message for how they are feeling. So we will pull cards around their intentions. So Spirit, can we get some intentions around pile number, too many cards, Spirit, around pile number 2's person, and how what they intend to do in this connection, or their intentions and how they feel. So we've got the Daughter of Cups, so that is the Page of Cups. We've got the Five of Swords in reverse. We've got the Magician in reverse. We've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And one more card, Spirit. We've got Death in reverse. So we do have here a lot of reverse cards which speak of blockages. With this Page of Cups, I mean, this is intentions, but with this Page of Cups, I don't think your person is feeling strong enough to, or the emotions aren't there enough to maybe drive forward with an offering of emotional, an emotional offer. You know, the Five of Swords and speak of the conflict and the challenge that they have coming forward with this Page of Cups. They're not able to really manifest right here, you know, with the Magician in reverse. They don't feel like they have control to manifest what it is that they want, which is giving them a lot of this Five of Pentacles, feeling left in the cold, not getting what it is that they want. You know, the two fives here speak of challenges really right now, but there is change in the air. You know, things are changing. Death speaks of transformation, something that has to end for a new beginning to take place. But because it is in reverse, it could potentially mean that this person is fearing change, fearing transformation, fearing coming in with an emotional offering that's going to cause pain. That's their intentions. So we'll get another row here. We do have the Son of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. Spirit, can we get more? I feel this one here. So we got the Three of Pentacles. 3 more cards, Spirit, for pile number 2's person's intentions in this connection. We do have the Nine of Swords. There's more anxiety, sleepless nights. Here we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. It's very painful, painful, painful. Feeling a lot of pain here, you guys, from your person or from you, if this is picking up your energy. We're going to pick the last. I'm sure it's painful for both individuals here. Oh, we do have the Empress. It's a beautiful card to see, and this is a very nice Empress card. Probably my favorite card in this deck is this card right here. Just the artwork and the colors. Your person knows the intentions. If they come in offering this emotional beginning or this offer to you, that they'd be very unstable and it would cause them a lot of anxiety and pain. They're just they're looking at it from a whack mindset, the instability right now of, you know, the bad stuff, how things might not be working so much. And I mean, the Ten of Swords is really a painful ending, and it's reversed here with the Five of Pentacles reversed. So they're maybe thinking there's a way to make it so it's not so painful, this ending, that the transformation isn't as painful as it needs to be by not coming in with this emotional offering, that somehow, you know, things would be better if they didn't speak of their emotions or come in with their emotions, because they don't want to hurt you. I mean, they still see you as the Empress, despite how they're feeling, you know. They don't want to bitter you or make you turn into something that, you know, to something that's not the Empress, pure and just, you know, full of love. They want you to continue being in their life in a positive way, rather than experience this ending, this painful ending that they're anticipating. So that's their intentions. We're going to read their actions. I just feel a lot of pain coming from, I'm going to pull these actually. These are the erotic tarot, and see what we can get with their actions here. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of pain from this person. It's like really bringing my energy quite low. They're just in a dark place right now, and I don't think they're thinking straight. And so when they do think, it's just the negative parts about the connection that's kind of coming through. So Spirit, can we get the actions for pile number 2's person in this connection? As well. One more shuffle. So we do have the 3 of shells in reverse, which is the 3 of cups. 10 of feathers in reverse. The 8 of candles in reverse. Five of feathers in reverse. More 5s here. And you have the 8 of shells in reverse. Okay, so give me a minute. I do believe feathers is swords, but let's take a look here what we have for feathers. Feathers is swords. Okay, so you have cups, you have swords, you have wands, and then you have more cups here. Let's see. So this is their actions. They don't want to reconcile at this time. There is a lot of pain that I'm feeling that they want to get out of. And it's trapping them, feeling as though there's a lot of conflict right now. They want to walk away from the conflict. They don't want to reconcile. They want to walk away from the conflict because it's way too painful for them at this time. That's what I'm getting from these cards. We'll do one more row. And since this is actions, I mean, that's what they will do, is walk away from this pain. And that could certainly be you, you know, that I'm picking up here. You got the 7 of Wands. Someone's very defensive. You got the 9 of Cups in reverse. So certainly not getting one's wish. You've got the Four of Swords in reverse, and you've got the Three of Swords. And then you got the Seven of Cups. Yeah, this person is, I mean, they're defending their position of how it is that they feel, I guess, whenever this connection parted ways. They're not getting what it is they want. They're feeling uneasy about how things happened. They're feeling a lot of heartache and trying to get over the heartache by identifying, you know, what might have been fantasy or reality, removing themselves as an option. And this, like I said, could potentially be you, but that's what I'm picking up for the actions for pile number 2's person. So we will pick, I think we'll do charms, and then we will do the pendulum. So we will do charms, and we'll do the pendulum, which is a yes or no question. So you can definitely come up with a, as I say question, I'm pulling a question mark, but come up with a yes or no question later for the pendulum. Okay. So we do have the King and Queen. We do have 2 hearts, but I am picking up a plus. So it could very well be a +1. You know, or someone's questioning whether there's another person. Initials D, A, and U. The number 6 or the number 9. Could very well be 69. You got the Four of Wands in reverse. You got the Empress in reverse. You got Justice. And then you have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is reflecting what the cards were saying, really, that the, you know, there's not a whole lot of stability to be had in this connection. The trust really isn't even there. There is no balance, give and take. They're not wanting to output anything more or give anything more to this connection. The and can again mean the plus, so, you know, and someone else maybe. Maybe someone's birthday's in June or September, around the 6th or the 9th. Maybe August is significant. Maybe Australia, Australian dollars. You know, add. So maybe add 1. Add you. You and someone else. You are with someone else. 2 hearts. Maybe someone feels as though they're third wheel here. Maybe someone's health is in question or works in the health field. Maybe as a doctor or a nurse or EMS. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for the charms, guys. I will do the yes or no. You can pause this video and then think of a clear, concise question that's going to be answered by a yes or no. And we will get the pendulum. So you can ask your question and we will see if the answer is yes or no. So in this case, the answer is yes. So because energy is forever changing, it could be yes at the moment and change into a no, but at this time, energy is saying that it's yes. We will pull a timeline. So Spirit, can we give a timeline, a significant timeline for pile number 2 in this connection? That's going to change the energies in this connection for pile number 2. Okay. So we'll take the top 2. So we have 29 and 15. So either the 29th of the month or the 15th of the month. Get another timeline. So we have 2 weeks, and then we also have February. So it could very well be in 2 weeks you'll be hearing further from your person. Maybe February, significant month for you guys. Maybe it's when you guys met. Maybe someone's birthday is in February, February 15th, February 29th, if that's a leap year. Okay. We will pull some messages from your person, and Spirit, we will ask that you give messages from pile number 2's person directly to pile number 2, as clear and concise as you can. Sometimes the messages are your own messages for that person, but so many things remind me of you. So I am sensing that this person is still really reeling in the pain, feeling the pain. So they're definitely thinking of you. Can we get some more messages, Spirit, for pile number 2 from their person? So I have a hard time processing my emotions. So yeah, that did look like this person is shut down. We got 2 more messages here for pile number 2, Spirit. Every song reminds me of you, so they are thinking of you. These songs are reminding them of you and maybe their heartbreak or how they can process their emotions. I feel high when I'm with you, so this person likes how they used to feel around you, and maybe that's a part that's hard for them to let go. That's the messages I'm getting from your person, and now we will pick a song here for you from your person that you can pull up on YouTube or take a look at the lyrics and see if there's any further messages for you there. Spirit, can we get a song for pile number 2 regarding this connection, please? Say It Right by Nelly Furtado. So, yeah, take a listen to the song. Maybe there's some messages there, but sorry guys, this was kind of a very low vibe reading. I don't really like to do low vibe readings, but I mean, I am only delivering the channeled message that Spirit wants me to convey. I think maybe for a lot of you guys, you already maybe knew a lot of this and you're here just for confirmation. If this did not resonate, you know, don't let a pair of talking hands on the internet ruin your day. And just have faith and believe that, you know, everything does really happen for a reason. So bless you so much. I really appreciate and love you guys. Love and light. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Hello, pile number 3. If you picked this iridescent pulled feather glass atomizer perfume bottle, this reading is for you. So if you skip the intro, we will be taking a look at your person's current feelings about you and this connection at this time and read their energy. And we are so grateful to Spirit for allowing us to convey this message. And I am so thankful to you, pile number 3, for letting me tap into your energy. Thank you, thank you. So we do have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands. So we got new beginnings here. We got the 8 of Swords in reverse. Spirit, clear, concise message we've got the Two of Cups in reverse. And one more card here for pile number 3 from their person, how they are feeling about pile number 3 or the connection. And you've got the Star. Okay. So Ace of Pentacles, you know, is the beginning of a practical beginning of grounding, a connection of sorts. So I'm picking up for a lot of you guys that this may be a new connection, or at least one that doesn't have a lot of history. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of desire. Still don't know or trust one another so much. You know, you see that this Ace of Wands, usually passion and drive, but the snake can speak of not knowing if this person's trustworthy or not. Just because, I mean, you don't really know them. Not that I don't see anything here that they've done anything that would make you want to question them, but there's still that question mark stage of this relationship where trust needs to be built, because you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. You know, there really isn't this feeling of being trapped. No real anxiety or anything like that. It's more of an open door right now, because you're learning about each other and whether each of you guys wants to, you know, have a partnership, have this Two of Cups, which is actually get into a commitment or a relationship. And the Star speaks of hope and, you know, wish and miracles and inspiration. I mean, it is upside down. So, I mean, I just feel like at this point it's still a little early to say if this is, or at least your person is feeling as though this is a little too early to say whether this is their hope, their wish, because you don't really know about you all that much and they're not really trusting, but they are coming in with this new beginning of maybe seeing where things will go. We'll get a second row here for pile number 3's person and how they're feeling about the connection and about pile number 3. Now, if this is an older connection or you do have history with this person, it could very well be that there was trust broken and now this person's learning to trust you again with their guard down and they're not quite sure if they want to have a partnership with you. They still need to learn to trust you after a period of maybe non-trust, but I am getting that this, for a lot of you guys, this is a new connection. So we do have the Five of Swords. And we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Getting Justice in reverse. We're getting the Four of Cups in reverse. And also got the Three of Cups in reverse. So I am getting for a lot of you guys that this person has had a very tough past relationship. Again, if this is someone you have a history with, then potentially you guys have a lot of conflict in the past and you're had a long period of separation and are now trying to see if you can work things out where maybe, you know, the person isn't quite trusting you yet, but it's been long enough that they're willing to give it a shot. But if not, and this is a new connection, then this person has experienced a lot of pain and conflict, and they still have some baggage that they're hanging on to that they don't quite feel as though they're quite over it. They're trying to get over it, but they're really just kind of getting out of this phase, you know, of emotionally trying to break themselves out of this. This can definitely speak of, you know, the reconciliation between you and this person if this is an older connection here, but I just sense this person might have experienced somebody cheated on them. Somebody wasn't on the up and up and they haven't forgiven them. they've experienced this pain, and so now coming into this new connection, they're kind of skeptical, just because they got to learn that trust again, and it may be harder than they think because they have experienced that cheating or that experience. So they're not quite sure if they want to go through this again because they don't trust that, you know, they don't know if that will happen again. So it's kind of holding them back, but that's how they're feeling. So we will get from Spirit the intentions for your person. Spirit, can we get the intentions for pile number 3 and this connection? What are their intentions? So we do have the 2 of Wands. Can I get intentions, please, Spirit, for pile number 2's person? You got the Knight of Wands. Spirit, can we get 3 more cards for their intentions? You got the Page of Cups. Two more cards, Spirit, for pile 3's person's intentions in this connection. I'll pull that one. You got the Queen of Swords. And one more. And you've got the High Priestess. So this person definitely has stuff that they haven't shared with you that they've experienced. I mean, the High Priestess speaks of, you know, hidden secrets, but the Queen of Swords in reverse, even they haven't communicated to you. They're not even really 100% clear of what it is that they're kind of feeling, but they do want to, well, I see that they made a choice to step forward in their mind, because this is their intentions, made a choice to step forward out of a place of desire to want to experience this Page of Cups, which is make you an offering of an emotional beginning or step into this connection with you, despite this, which I have a feeling will come back to bite them if they don't take a look at, you know, how they're resolving that past situation. It's almost like they're not really wanting to take a look at it, and they're just kind of driving in, made the decision to, you know, out of desire to want to be with you at this time. It's kind of what their intentions are. Can we get another row for pile number 3's person? And this is the Grunge Tarot, guys, so pretty cool. I do like this deck a lot. Spirit, can we get pile number 3's person's intentions in this connection, please? Thank you very much. So we got the Page of Wands. Got the King of Swords. You do have the Stars. You do have the Queen of Wands. There's almost too many people here for my liking. We'll see. And we do have the 2 of Cups in reverse. So it does look to me as though your person knows that they don't want to be with their ex, even though there's still some passion. They don't want a relationship with their ex. They feel like you'd be the right type of person for them, because There's hope there with you, where the hope is kind of lost with their past connection. They want to lead with their desire of you, but they're very King of Swords, so they're not really going to show you a lot of feelings, and I don't see that they have a lot of feelings at this time outside of processing and not feeling for their ex. Or if this is, again, you know, an old connection for you, they don't want to go down that path that they did with you, and they have new hope in this connection, but they are on guard with their feelings. They're not really open to be having feelings until they're certain, even though they will, you know, they intend to drive forward with this offering to try it again. But yeah, I am sensing that there's still some desire there for a past party, but that emotionally it's just not what they want, or what they're, something they're trying to process out of their life at this time. So it could very well be this is speaking a lot too of rebound, is what I'm picking up for some of you guys. Because even though there's desire here and a choice, I don't really see that there's based out of a place of feeling, almost like they're trying to get out of this state of with their ex. So they may be rebounding for those of you guys who have a new connection. That's what I see for intentions. We will pull some more tarot for their actions. So Spirit, can we get the actions for pile number, I'll just not get too many here, Spirit, for pile number 3. Can we get the actions for pile number 3's person in this connection? Let's do this. Okay, Spirit, can we get, there we go. We've got the King of Wands, we got the 3 of Swords. Okay, we got the 4 of Wands. Actions for pile number 3's person in this connection. Got the Fool in reverse. She got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, what do we see here? Yeah, I'm feeling as though this person is kind of going to blindly rush in without addressing maybe that there's further healing they need to do on their heart, because they still need to process the heartbreak from their last connection. But they're wanting stability, and that's kind of what's driving them forward. And they do feel a very tight connection with you. But they'll realize, you know, that, and maybe this is where some of you guys are at and where you're checking in because something didn't feel right, that they're pulling back now because they did rush in. Or at least that's their actions. They'll rush in and then realize that they maybe blindly just rushed in, and that they need to hold back, and that they were intending on, you know, solidifying or putting an offer out there for you, but then maybe recanting it or not doing it because they realize that maybe they're more hurt than they thought that they would be at this stage in this connection. So Spirit, can we get another row for clarity? Well, this turned pretty quickly. So we have the Knight of Wands, so definitely lots of desire and passion. We've got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit, can I get 3 more cards for the actions for pile number 3? This person in this connection as accurately as you can. 7 of Wands. 5 of Cups. And the Star. And I'm still picking up more rebound energy here. I mean, the person wants to get over and have their, you know, wish fulfillment, their hope, their hopes, their desires. They're still leading in with a lot of passion. The Knight of Wands kind of blindly rushes in because this Ten of Pentacles, they feel like they just want that fulfillment, you know, to start stabilizing, getting a family, having a home, having all the wonderful things in life is kind of blinding them. And they are standing their ground to fight for what it is that they want, despite having very heavy regrets and sad feelings about the past that they need to experience. Because they're kind of being driven by a hope of getting what it is that they want, and you're kind of the one that's around right now, I guess. I mean, not saying that it can't form into something else, but right here I see it's more about them than it is about you, especially if they did pull away. Maybe they're recognizing that they have been blindly leaping in just to kind of get what they want at, you know, at no expense, or at every expense, but not expend themselves and expend you and maybe your feelings because they are hurt. I don't think they're doing this out of a malicious place or intending to hurt you, but maybe some of them are doing this blindly. And if this is, you know, an existing connection, maybe they don't realize how much you really did hurt them. So if they say they forgave you, they're blindly just overlooking that so they can attain their Ten of Pentacles with you, because at one point in time, that's what they wanted, was that fulfillment. But they haven't really forgiven because they're still feeling feelings of regret and heartache and sadness. I feel like they're trying to defend their Ten of Pentacles. And that's the actions I'm seeing here for pile number 3's person. So we will read some charms and then we'll get a yes or no from the pendulum. So we have the pendulum here. Just think of a question for later. And I'll give you a chance to pause. But we will get into the charms right now. Okay, Star again with the hope. You have the Tower moment, so that could have certainly been in an old connection. Could have been with either you or their person. Do have the Four of Wands, which is that stability your person's looking for. And then the Page of Swords here in reverse. I do find that they're maybe not being honest, fully honest with themselves to communicate what they've experienced. Here, this could be the third-party situation that they don't want to mention that they experienced. It could also mean reconciliation with you if you were involved. They're trying to get out of this anxiety nightmare state that's been really, you know, caused by this third-party situation. You have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So it's almost like they've been letting go, I think, of trying to put so much effort into other things at this time, because they want to be able to move forward and attain their Four of Wands, which is that, you know, family life. That's kind of their hope, without, you know, maybe overworking themselves as they have in the past. Maybe they just overwork themselves so much so they wouldn't be facing their nightmares because of what had happened there, and so they haven't had time to process the Tower moment. So you do have the initials Q and N, the number 7. So someone's birthday could be in July. You do have a leaf here. You have O or 0, which could be infinity. And then you have, I believe this is the King. Chess piece. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe one of you guys lives in the tropics, or, you know, it says tropical leaf. Could be a feather. She talked about, like, feathers meaning, you know, a sign from your ancestors, or guardian angels. If you find feathers, if you're seeing a lot of feathers too around, you know, maybe someone's birthday is in November on the 7th. Queen and King. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for the charms, and we will do the pendulum. So if you want, you can pause it and come up with a yes or no question. The simpler the question, the easier the answer to come out, but I will tell you yes or no. So if you want to pause, think of your question, and then I will tell you your answer. All right, so for pile number 3, is the answer yes or no to their question? So the answer is no at this time. So energy is an influx, so it could be no right now, and it can certainly change to a yes in the future, but for now, your answer is no. So, Spirit, can we get some timelines for pile number 3 regarding their connection? When things will shift in the connection, maybe some milestone dates that they can look out for in their connection. Thank you very much, Spirit. So we do have 1, so it could be 1 day, could be 1 week, could be January, could be 1 month, could be the 1st of the month, could be the 21st of the month. Someone could be 21 years old. Number 3 could be significant. This reduces to 3. 1 more, Spirit. We have 18, which also reduces to number 9. Actually, we'll pull 1 more. So it could be the 18th of the month. You might have met the person in 2021. We have 11, which, I mean, 11 is a divine number. Also reduces to 2. Could be November. Could be in 11 days, 11 weeks. Okay, so we will get some messages. Spirit, can we get some concise messages from pile number 3's person directly to pile number 3? Please, Spirit, some direct, concise messages from pile number 3's person to pile number 3. What do they want to tell them? More. All right, so you deserve better than me. So possibly this is coming from someone with still that broken heart like we saw. They're quite just doing actions, but they have this broken heart. That's kind of making them feel like this. I need to gather my thoughts. So yes, I did see that. They're just kind of rushing forward without really processing that heartache or what had happened in that third party situation. So they are hurt, and possibly why they pulled away. If you are experiencing, like I said, that pull away, that would be them gathering their thoughts. I meant what I said. Okay, so in some cases, like, you know, I did mention that they're trying to attain their hope, and that's not really about you and more about what they want. But if they have said anything to you, they did mean what they said. So if they said that they are in love with you, or, you know, they did mean what it was that they said, I wouldn't not trust them. But at the same time, I think they need to heal themselves to know what it is that they're saying or feeling. I feel high when I'm with you. So we did get that, I believe, in pile number 1, but they enjoy spending time with you. Feeling high when they're with you is really, you know, what might make them not want to deal with the heartache from the past, because they just feel really good when they're with you. So it's easy to just blind themselves to, you know, facing maybe some tough memories that they kind of have to heal through. So we'll pull a card, music card for your connection. There we go. Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton. That's a beautiful song. Yeah, take a listen to this one. Look at the lyrics. There may be something further in there for you, messages from your person. But that's all I have for you guys. Pile number 3. I wish you all the best in this connection. I mean, it's still young for a lot of you guys, so there is a lot of potential, you know. And again, just take what resonates. If it doesn't sound like something that you want to, you know, take in, then by all means, follow your intuition, please. I really appreciate you allowing me